Let's check out the starters for the FEU Lady Tamaraws. Loresco, Eliarina, Bacanque, Ubaldo. The Lady Spikers, you have Provido, Del Castillo, Laput. The rookie, Eshana Nunag, will be the starting setter. All live, 1-1 Sports, the UAAP Varsity channel, and the Pilipinas Live app. The energy has been electric in our opening day then, and no better way to cap off the day with these two teams.
Valentine's Day at that, Dip.
And first point goes to the captain.
And they want to start right now a streak right from the very first game. In order for them to succeed, Jazz Eliarina told me that their own individualities help them create a powerful team to always make history. That's it from the courtside report of FEU. Now back to you, Dip and Denise.
Thank you, Jury, for that report. A block a while ago by Bacanque. And an answer from Shevana Laput. Now going back to that report of Jury.
Game opponent in LaSalle, so definitely jitters will be there and in front of a large crowd like this.
That one ricochets back from Lopez to LaSalle. Bacanque will try. Del Castillo was right there. Returta sets up Canino, and down it goes for Angel Canino.
Great read there by Angel Canino going down the line, right? And you're representing your school. And Angel Canino performed very well with Alas Pilipinas. So mataas rin ang confidence niya going into the season. And may katulong siya in being captain, being the leader of the team with Shevana Laput this year. So that's a fair play, fair play.
7-all. Petalio, bit tight. Using her offhand. Laput. Oh, finds the opening. Nobody home, and a point for Laput. Back inside the SM Mall of Age Arena. What are the early impressions for you then for these two teams? As earlier I actually mentioned, wala pang nakaka-score in the middle for LaSalle. We will look out for this season. Might have a breakout year with her national team stint. Laput. Oh, from the left. But despite her height, no, we know that she was a top scorer for FEU.
She can do it all. She even was part of the top 10 in best diggers of last season.
Top scorer along with Faida Bacanque for FEU. Meanwhile, Laput is no small player.
As we see here, towering over the blockers of FEU.
Best opposite award season. Oh, Petalio hesitated. We know prior to season 87, she came off season 86, missing games with a hand injury, but good for her. It was a healthy season last year. We're so happy to see her back fully recovered after that season 86. Meanwhile, Shevana Laput on a tear. Now with 6 points here in set number 1. This Tibay defensive play. In your case, in your captain, plus 10 in digging and receiving. See now for FEU. Oh, nice dig from Nunag. Shevana waits for it and detonates that one into the stands. She has been unstoppable here. So far, so good for the Lady Spikers. The 5-1 run as of late. They have pulled away here, and an ace delivered by Shevana Laput, already with 8 points.
So much heat on that serve. Shevana Laput just going for it. And
Lopez did not anticipate. This time she receives, and a block. A big one from Amy Provido.
Beautiful block there from Amy Provido, just waiting on that hit from Eliar.
And they bring in Devosora for Lopez. See what impact she makes here. Bacanque. Returta was there for the pickup. Here comes Shevana. Laput again.
Shevana Laput.
It's the Laput show here in the first set, doing everything for LaSalle.
Look out below. Canino now ready to serve for LaSalle. 21-13. It's a good first ball. They give it to the rookie who is denied.
Block point.
Everything on point for DLSU.
Great blocking there from Reterna and Provido, reading that really well. Nowhere to go.
Allowing her to be in position perfectly. It's a good serve. An ace
It's a nice
for their ace player.
Heart and hustle for the team, and yung consistency when she's on the court.
She's all about that. And here come the Lady Tamaraws. 4 straight. Trying to close set one out. Let's see. Reyes will go to the middle. And Amy Provido takes LaSalle to set point.
Beautiful execution there from LaSalle. The pass to the set to the finish.
Jazz Illerina serving. Flipping the net. Reyes backs it. Santos is rejected.
Block point. Giselle
Great.
Petalio says, I've been here for a while now. Welcome to the rookie.
Great read there from Petalio. Single block against Santos. Perfect time.
Provido now will serve for the set. Miranda. It's a bit low. LaSalle looking to close it out, but that's too close to the net. Nothing Santos could do. Melody points in the game to serve. She and Lopez got that bronze in the beach volleyball tournament this season. But as I say that, she commits a service error. Balik na rin ang starters ni Coach Tina Salak. It was a late game run for them in set 1. They tried, but lead was too big for DLSU. Let's see how they will fare here in set 2. Nunag back sets to Laput. Kept up by FEU. And Petalio will score.
Petalio has been scoring for FEU.
Tin was in the way there of Faida, forced to give up an easy ball. Canino waits for it, the high one. Obaldo, a better setup to Bacanque, but nice dig by De Leon. Oh! Even that goes in for Shavana Laput.
Shavana Laput has magic hands in this game.
I mean, based on her reaction. Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Lopez had to take an extra step. Eshana to Angel. Petalio was ready. Obaldo goes back to Faida. Great floor defense for LaSalle, hustling and sending it back. Bacanque is blocked.
That's a block.
Would you look at that? Angel Canino and Lilay Del Castillo teaming up.
That was a well-established block.
This Tiba.
Canino has actually been quiet this game so far.
And Lilay breaks the block.
Del Castillo.
Shan acknowledges that her role as first setter is a big responsibility, but she looks forward to embracing the unfamiliar environment and showcasing the work she's put in throughout the entire offseason. With the support of her coaches and ates behind her, Shan steps onto the UAAP stage, ready to trust the work and rise to the moment. Now back to you, Denise.
And trust she did. Sophie trusted Amy Provido with that. And she understands the responsibility of being the starting setter here. Tignan natin yung nangyari dun. Back inside the SM Mall of Age Arena, LaSalle still up by 5 here. Devosora is rejected.
It's a block.
Again, the blocking working for LaSalle. And it all starts with the serve. Hard serve from Shavana.
Devosora serving, down by 5. Nunag will go to Canino. This time she is roofed.
That's a block from Jazz Eliarina.
Good read there from Eliarina.
Saradong sarado. Let's see if FEU can build on that. Provido responds quickly.
It's actually a great pass from Provido. And smart of Nunag to go to her for that play.
Para kay Coach Tina Salak with the departure of Jean Assis. High enough for Jazz to pick it up. Obaldo, late pickup. Play on. Laput. Oh, nobody home.
Savannah Laput.
Naging ginto pa.
That's why you never give up on a play. Look at that.
Hustle play there from LaSalle. Great finish.
Then comes a service error. And the service ace on the other side.
That's an ace.
Great serving game here for LaSalle. Nilalaro talaga nila yung services
Right,
nila.
look at that. Another service ace back-to-back for Shan Nunag. Better ball this time for FEU. And Bacanque will get the point.
That was a great back set from Ubaldo, and Bacanque loving that set. FEU can't wait for LaSalle to commit errors for them to get points. You have to make their own points.
Savannah Laput
Savannah Laput.
continues. Probably feeling the opposite. But I like what you said earlier, then, that FEU cannot wait for LaSalle's errors. They have to start on defense. And speaking of defense, LaSalle has been good in that department as well.
They have been establishing their blocks really well. Ganda.
Del Castillo already had an ace earlier. Encarnacion tosses to Devosora. Back with FEU. Easy over. Nuna goes middle. Well, they were ready. She knew she wanted to go to Provido.
Better ball distribution for her here in the second set.
Moving pretty well. Doesn't look like she's playing her first game at all in the UAAP.
Orchestrating the offense of LaSalle really well here.
That one drops for Savannah Laput.
And maybe recycling the ball when it does go back to them when
Yeah.
LaSalle blocks them.
Pag humaba yung rallies, no? Let's see.
Yeah.
Nunag backsets to Laput. Oh, the hammer.
Savannah Laput.
Nice high set from Nunag to Shavana.
Spike of the set brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan. How do you stop that? We don't have the answers. 15 points for the Philosophy. Returned, but great reflex from Canino. Encarnacion goes to Bacanque. Faida. Oh, Returta. Thanks to her, the ball is alive. And a block. No entry, says Amy Provido.
She knew she was gonna block that ball. She was ready for that.
Long ways to go for FEU, but they could start with that. Sampu pa ang hinahabol. Nunag, you can hear them counting, but Provido had to use her left. Eliarina straight to Returta. Shan goes to Shavana. Devosora was ready. Petalio will attack. Play on. Nunag to Canino. Yes! Down it goes for Angel Canino, who takes set number 2 for the Lady Spikers.
Angel Canino. Who do you go to when you need to close out the set? Angel Canino. And she delivers.
First point on the board for the Lady Spikers. Returta with a serve. Ubaldo is back. Attack of Loresco picked up. Free ball. A high one. Tin goes middle. Back to Loresco. And this time she scores.
A rare free ball.
Del Castillo. Now on her 3rd year with the Lady Spikers. Loresco has been the recipient of those passes.
Amy carries lessons from her last 3 years in DLSU, as well as from her stint on Alas Pilipinas, and that growth manifests not just on the court, but as a leader for her team as well. Before, she would mainly help and instruct her fellow middle blockers on what to do. It's just what the Lady Spikers need to maintain their dominance over the Tamaraws. Now back to you, Dipin Denise.
Thank you, Sophie, for that report. Malayo na yung narating ni Amy, no? She has been part of the national team. She has 8 points in the game, by the way, behind Savannah Laput. 5-6. Ubaldo. The slide from Panangin. On the game off the bench. Oh, Bakake caught flat-footed. Unable to move as Laput adds to her total.
That was actually a good check ball by the blockers of FEU.
Free ball. Here comes Returta with a swing. And that will drop. On a point for DLSU.
Salle very aggressive at the net. They just couldn't convert to points.
Better first ball this time. Not the best set from Ubaldo. Panangin did not get a clean attempt. Goes for it this time. Who's gonna get it? Action resumes here between FEU and DLSU, and a point for the Lady Spikers. We were at 6-all earlier. La Salle scored consecutive points. This Tibay defensive play of the set is brought to you by Elastic.
It looks like they're still trying to figure out what to do with themselves.
Yeah.
Stark contrast from what La Salle has been doing. Devosora has to contribute. Ubaldo has been trying to activate the middles, but La Salle's blocking is just too good at this point.
Chance for them here. Ubaldo. Was there a check? Yep, there was. Devosora gets the point. Full front line now for La Salle with Nunag serving. That's a good one. Devosora. Oh, breaks the block.
Forcing her way through the block of Laput.
They did not lead at all in set 2. It has been a complete turnaround. Ubaldo goes to Petalio with a blockbuster. 13-16. Ubaldo runs after that. Petalio on the cross court, picked up by Angel. Canino goes up. And that's a point for Angel Canino.
How was she able to do that? She was facing cross, then goes line.
For DLSU. Ubaldo goes to Loresco. Nunag was ready. Laput attacks. And that will drop. Ubaldo was not ready for that Shavana attack.
She was waiting for that hard hit from Shavana Laput, but Shavana Laput placing it.
And again, good service. Easy over. La Salle can tie this one up. Canino. That is in. A rolling shot ties the game up at 16.
Lucky. Angel Canino clipping the line on that very sharp cross-court hit.
Deadlock of set 3. And the passes, again, it hasn't been there for FEU. And La Salle takes advantage.
Again, aggressive on the block was A.B. Provido. Great timing for her.
She's got 11. And La Salle, more importantly, they have the lead. They can add to it. Encarnacion saves Petalio. Denied entry.
2 points off of blocks from La Salle. She's just tipping it over. Kaya La Salle's having an easy time defending her.
Shan outstretched for Canino. And that works.
It's that hang time that Angel has.
19-17. Miranda to Petalio off the block and out.
Smart move there from Jers Petalio using the hands of the block. She had too big.
Serve from Petalio. Late decision there for Laika to pick it up. Returta.
Shane Returta.
And that one is a point for Shane. Almost another ace. Back with Lasal. Back set to Santos. Returta. Canino with a send over. Din. Goes back to Panangin. And just finds the opening on the side of Lasal.
Again, Panangin going for that running attack, but changing it up this time. I feel like they're still trying to figure out what will work for them.
Returta. Petalio got there on time. Lopez waits for the attack.
Love Lopez.
And gets it to drop to tie it up at 21.
I think that was the first point of Lopez.
Serving for FEU is Mitzi Panangin. He's had a couple of points off the bench. Santos. That one picked up. Lopez. Oh, tough for her. A redo for the Lady Tams. Easy pickup for the Lady Spikers. Kept alive. And it goes. That's a point for lovely Lopez.
Lopez recognizing she did not have any blockers in front of her, drilling that ball down the line.
Panangin continues to serve. Nunag goes to Laput. Petalio with a dive. Here comes Lopez. Shan goes to Shane. No. Bacanque was there. Still playable. Exchanging attacks here. And Angel Canino from the back cuts the lead down to a single point.
Good decision there from Nunag to go to Angel Canino on the back row. The pressure here is building for Lasal to close out this game.
24-22. Nunag goes to Laput. Shivana gets the point. Saves one. And she's got 21 to her name. Right on the line. But LaSalle needs to save one more set point. Returta serving. Not the best first ball, but they'll make do. Bacanque attacks. Laput picks it up. The setup to the middle. Kept alive by FEU. Faida once more. Returta with a save. Canino goes up. Down. It goes.
That was a nice, sharp angle from Angel Canino. And Nunag knew who she wanted to go.
Let's see. Oh, looks like that was hers.
Her hits went straight.
She's been going for the difficult angles. We are tied. An extension here in the third. Lopez, the drop. The dive by Nunag. Angel again. Great save by Encarnacion. That hits the antenna. Returta serving for the match. Good first ball. Ubaldo goes to Bacanque. Faida. Here comes LaSalle. But somebody touched the net. Here it goes. You're looking at Del Castillo. Ooh, that is close.
That was very close.
Oh, did it go fully? That right foot. Because the score right now is 25-all. We don't know which way this will go. Shan to Laput. The soft touch. It drops for Shavana Laput. The captain now has 22 big points.
The composure of Shivana Laput in this game.
Din had to chase that one. Petalio. That's tough for her. Can this be it? Battle at the net. Play on. Lilay sends it to Angel. Still playable. Ubaldo goes to Petalio. The drop. Play on. Shivana Laput gets the finisher.
Beautiful finish there from Shivana Laput.